It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for Tuesday Trivia once again. This is Jarvis Kaler, and I am sitting next to the sweet-smelling goddess. Terry, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Nice to be here today.
We've become the regular Tuesday Trivia duo, I hope you know.
Well, the more the merrier, you know?
Absolutely. We brung you in. Terry and I both, like minds. We think along the same kind of patterns. We're both current event kinds of folks. So what is your topic today,
Well,
Terry?
I suggested that because we've got Nevada Day right around the corner.
2 weeks from this Friday.
Exactly. So I kind of did a little bit of prep about Nevada in general and then specifics about Nevada Day. How about you, Jarvis?
Well, it just so happens that's my theme, too.
No way.
Can you stand it? That's right. We got Nevada Day coming up. 2 weeks from this Friday is the official Nevada Day. The parade going to be the day after that. We going to be there. We got a car in the parade. Y'all going to be covering it live. What we're talking about, this is, of course, is Tuesday Trivia. This is your opportunity.
I hope we'll be live.
I said live, not alive, but live, yeah. Broadcasting live. This is Tuesday Trivia. This is when we give you folks an opportunity to show off what you know and also win some prizes. That's our theme. Let's talk about some prizes they could win right now, all right? What I got here is this, in the stack of stuff, Silver Club food certificates. It's a $15 at Town Square and $15 at Victoria's Buffet. That's their all-new all-steak buffet, New York strip steaks.
Yum, yum.
I went there, I guess it was 2 years ago when I first ventured into this fine northern Nevada region, and man, that was one of my fave buffet finds.
And of course, our listeners know that Jarvis's slogan is all meat all the time.
That's right. That's when I go to donate blood, they don't say, sorry, your iron is too low, as was the case with Terry, who says you should only have 4 ounces of protein at any given sitting.
Look, we've already established that I'm a walking case for Geritol, so let's move on, okay?
All right. We also have a week membership for Body Fit for Women.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Along with a Prestige Car Wash Pass. So you need to have a clean car when you go get your body fit, I suppose. Here's a $20 gift certificate at Carson City Florist. That's in the Plaza Shopping Center. El Capitan in Hawthorne. We got overnight lodging and dinner for 2. Go take an excursion.
What a great excuse for a getaway.
I absolutely think so.
Yeah.
$25 gift certificate to Sierra Glen Restaurant right up the road. Go have some ice cream and some delicious crispy cheeseburgers.
Crispy cheeseburger is my absolute fave.
Hard to beat.
Oh,
and Scott is approaching. I think Scott has...
Oh, wait, there's more.
There is more. We do have a brand new sponsor on KPTL, and we are very pleased to have the Flag Store in Sparks as one of our sponsors.
Oh, yay.
Welcome to the Flag Store. And so what does that mean?
That means the first 3 people you select as winners who've correctly answered one of our questions will win an American flag and, just in time for Nevada Day, a mini Nevada flag. So this is on top of their other prizes that they win.
That's fantastic. All right. Thank you, Scott. Thank you to the Flag Store. And the Flag Store, look at that nice, beautiful American flag.
It's Old Glory there.
Now, is this one of the flying flags that you can roll up in your car window?
Well, I haven't quite figured it out.
Betcha.
Yeah, it looks like you could. So you can...
Flying Old Glory.
I think that's right. Got a little hook on the side there. Is that what we're figuring out? Okay.
Very cool.
We'll work on it. I'll figure out what it is.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Thank you, Scott. All right. That's
Thanks,
all
Scott.
what we're doing here today at the Tuesday Trivia. So those are all the prizes that you could win. Now, the way to get in on it, you need to have this phone number, 882-5785. That's 882-KPTL. You ready to get started, Terry?
Absolutely.
Well, let's bring it on. All right. We are testing your knowledge of your state of Nevada. So what you going to start off with?
Whether it's your native or adopted state, we're confident that you all have lots of knowledge out there, particularly with Nevada Day right around the corner.
I think we established at our last group get-together, there's not a single person at this radio station who is a native Nevadan, but we're all for the state. We're all here. Yes.
Pretty close, because I've been here for more years than I want to talk about on the radio
Let's
today.
See, you came here since you were 12, so
actually
14 years now, huh?
I too came from Southern California, like many of our other listeners, but I started to come, or rather, I saw my first snow and started coming to Nevada when I was 3 years old. So, really, I've been here ever since.
26 years ago. That's great.
Yeah, Jarvis, you're good. I'll pay you later, baby.
All right. Throw out your first question here for our Tuesday Trivia. If you know the answer to this question, you call in at 882-KPTL.
Tell me, what year did Charles Fay invent a slot machine?
You just gave away the answer to one of my trivia questions.
Well, you know how that goes.
See, this is what happens when we don't
Give
work
us
jointly.
a call, 882-5785. We're looking for what year the first slot machine, which of course was named at Liberty.
Oh, yes, you gave away another trivia answer. Okay, all right. We're going to have to get together
Okay,
on these
just
the next
looking for
time.
that year that the first slot machine was invented. Give us a call, 882-5785. Looks like I'm keeping my mouth shut from here on in.
I have to give you a stop before you give away. I was going to ask, what was the name of the first slot machine?
Well, there
and,
you go.
And who invented it? You just gave those two things away, but now we're looking for the year.
Yes, I thought, see,
You make them hard.
Well, as I formulated questions, I figured, what with the fact that the Liberty Bell has been in the news quite recently with the movement around the RSCVA and whatnot, and of course the story has been in the paper a lot too. So I thought pretty much everybody knew who invented and what it was called. But
Our listeners are saying, yeah, that's the idea. We're supposed to know the answers.
Well, you don't want to make them all gimmies, do you?
Okay, well, some of them. All right.
Okay, well, we'll make up some nice, easy ones too.
Maybe these will be easy. We know that Carson City got its name from Kit Carson. Where did Sparks get its name, and where did Reno get its name? Reno and Sparks got their names elsewhere.
And
Carson is an easy one.
Giving me a hard time about the questions being hard.
Are those too hard?
I think they
Reno and
are. You
Sparks?
know what, though?
Well, we have callers who are ready to see if they can answer.
Exactly.
Let's find out. All right.
Let's see who has the hard question.
Welcome to Tuesday Trivia. You're on the air with us.
Can I give two answers or just one?
Just one. You only need to qualify once.
Okay, the Sparks was named after the Governor Sparks.
Governor John Sparks. He was the 10th governor of Nevada. You got that one right. Congratulations.
Very nicely done.
All right.
What is your name, caller?
Marvin Richardville.
Marvin Richardville. All right, you are qualified. Be listening at the end of the hour. See if you want a prize.
Thank you very much.
Thank
All right,
you,
Marvin.
Marvin. Have a great day, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
listening.
On we go. Caller on line 2. What question would you like to answer?
Yeah, Reno was named after General Reno of the Civil War.
And you thought these would be hard, didn't you? You got that one
Goodness.
correct. Thank you very
guys
much.
Are great.
I believe this is Jim S. Do I have have you correctly identified, Jim?
Right.
That's right. It was General Jesse Lee Reno, who ended up being responsible for giving Reno its name.
And I'm sorry, caller, you're Jim S.
Right.
Just want to make sure we get you in the prize barrel there. Congratulations, dear.
Always glad to have you listening, Jim. I think he's gone. All right. But,
Okay, well, these guys are hardcore Nevada folks.
and hardcore Tuesday Trivia competitors, I should tell you. Yes.
So they're easy questions. Nah, they're gone now. We're going to really get out the rockers, okay, Jarvis?
You think so? All right. All right, I'm ready. What you got? Bring it on.
Tell us, what did Bugsy Siegel name his Las Vegas casino after?
Oh.
What inspired the name of Bugsy Siegel's first Las Vegas casino?
I think I know the answer to that. I won't give it away. All right, so we know Reno got its name from General Jesse Lee Reno. Sparks got its name from the 10th governor of Nevada, which was John Sparks. Where did the Truckee River get its name? And where did Winnemucca get its name? The Truckee River and Winnemucca. Where did those two names come from?
Good questions.
Yeah. We're seeing how things got identified in this glorious state. The lines are lighting up. Let's bring them back on. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and the Goddess. And what question do you want to answer?
Is Winnemucca an Indian chief?
Winnemucca was an Indian chief. That is correct. Chief Winnemucca, and he was responsible for the name Winnemucca. What is your name?
Chris Welter?
Chris Welter.
Hi, Chris. How are you today? Nice to hear from you.
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I went to the oral surgeon yesterday.
Went to the surgeon yesterday?
Oral surgeon.
Oral surgeon.
You know-
Oh, I'm a little sore and swollen, but otherwise I'm doing pretty good.
I was going to say, you'll note that Chris didn't say she went today. She's doing pretty good. After yesterday, everything's bonus time, right?
So,
By the way, if anyone has a job, if anyone needs someone to answer phones, be a receptionist, set up appointments, if you have a hair salon and you need someone to set appointments for your beautician, something like that, I'm available for work.
That would be great. And
Chris,
remember.
you're multitasking.
Yes, I am.
You're using this for all you can get. All right, if folks call the radio station, we'll hook them up with you. Okay, Chris?
Okay.
All right, thanks for being part of our audience here for Tuesday Trivia. The number again, 882-5785. That's 882-KPTL if you know the answers to our questions. So now we know that Winnemucca got its name from Chief Winnemucca, Indian chief. Still looking for where the Truckee River got its name.
I actually spoke to Miss Winnemucca yesterday on the telephone, as luck would have it.
All right.
Yeah, she had a great time at the Miss Nevada pageant, and she actually won the statewide community service event. So pretty outstanding. Miss
Well-
Anna Jones from Winnemucca. You
Ooh
go,
la
girl.
la. All right. Okay, we got some fun names for we got Sparks named, where Sparks got its name, Reno, Winnemucca. Still looking for where the Truckee River got its name. Just for laughs,
it's not like related to the Grateful Dead and that.
Truckin'. You've been to too many rock concerts and consumed too much controlled substance in your life, I believe.
Just a thought, Jarvis.
What is Circus Circus Clown's name?
Oh, that is a good question.
Who knows the name of the Circus Circus Clown? He actually has.
Do I know?
He has his own name.
Yes, I did know.
She knew it. Okay.
Yay.
And Arthur Miller wrote a classic screenplay about Nevada. And what is the name of that screenplay? It happened to be the last movie that two famous big-time actors were in. What's the name of that screenplay?
That's hard to not give too many clues on.
I know.
Yeah.
Should be easy. All right, the number to call, 887-KPTL if you know. Throw another one out there, Goddess.
What hotel was the first to sign entertainers to exclusive contracts?
Exclusive contracts?
Mm-hmm.
So meaning they could only perform at this one venue and not to show up anywhere else in town.
Correctamundo.
Oh, all right.
And what Nevada town is considered one of the most remote in the state? As you can see, that's a fairly subjective answer, so we'll work with you on that one.
You'll allow some leeway on that. So
Yeah, a little loosey-goosey room there.
I'll never forget the first time I drove into Nevada. I came in from the eastern side, from Utah, and that was the first time I'd ever seen a sign that said next services 115 miles. Oh my gosh, make sure you got your gas and that you peed and got food and all that stuff.
And everything. Jarvis, we do have one more important question before we go to the phones and
Bring
start
it on. Is this important
answers.
like the Circus Circus Clown's name?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
I would put it right up there, and that is, what is Nevada's official state rock?
State rock. You're stealing some more of my stuff.
So sorry.
Fascinating. When I was doing my research, we're the only state that also has a state metal.
Yes.
Got a state rock, a state metal, so I'll throw that out there. What's our state metal? That should be easy. Okay, let's go to the phone again and find out who's got some answers. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie, and what question do you want to answer?
Remote town.
What's the most remote town? Terrie has already allowed that this may be subjective, but...
I'll say Manhattan.
I'm sorry?
I'll say Manhattan.
Well, actually, darling, we were kind of going for Austin. So, can you tell me something fascinating about Manhattan that would lend me to put you in the winner's basket this morning?
Well, it's got 2 bars. One's closed, no gas stations, and the closest town is Tonopah, and that's about 50 miles away.
So
this guy knows the town of Manhattan.
I was going to say you've obviously been intimately involved with Austin, huh?
They got 2 bars, no gas station. I'm glad they got their priorities straight.
So
One
what
of the
do you
bars
think?
is closed.
And the bars are closed?
One is.
Oh, one is. Okay.
Well, we only need one open anyway. What's your name, sir?
Lee Letts, Letts.
Lee, thank you so much, and we wish you good luck now, realizing that was, kind of a little early Christmas gift.
Yeah, what criteria are we using? Oh, she put a little Lee, you didn't see this. She kissed your little entry thing there. I mean, that is... you're going to want to come down and claim that and save it. What criteria were we using to determine the most remote town? Is furthest away from the other nearest town, maybe, or...
Do you really want to go get on the website and we can look all that information
up? Oh, gosh, I thought she had
up?
it right there. Okay.
No.
So the website, there was some Nevada website which credits Austin as being the most remote town.
Yes. In fact, the Las Vegas Review-Journal website, Lifestyles, under Fun Facts, if the case be known,
says that it is the most remote town in Nevada. Okay, we'll go with
Indeed.
that. Let's bring in another caller. We got you on the air with Tuesday Trivia. Welcome to the show. And what question do you wish to answer?
The hotel and the entertainers.
Yeah? Let's ask the question again. The first hotel to sign exclusive contracts with entertainers, is that it?
What hotel was the first to sign entertainers to exclusive contracts?
And what hotel do you think that was?
I think it was the Mapes.
That is incorrect, sir. Thank you, though, for a good guess.
Good try. All right, on we go. Welcome to the program. You're on Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie. What question do you want to answer?
Okay, the state medal.
State medal is what?
Silver.
Silver! As if that would be a hard one after all. We're the only state in the nation which has a state metal, but, I mean, after all, this is the mining state. And so we even have a state rock, state metal, state soil. And silver, of course, is the state metal. And what is your name?
This is Penelope.
Penelope.
Penelope, nice to hear your lovely voice.
In the running,
afternoon.
in the running again, Penelope. I tell you what, you are one of our better competitors. We'll see if we draw you at the end of the hour and give you some prizes.
Okay.
All right, Penelope, thanks for listening. Okay, Tuesday Trivia, on we roll. Still trying to find out what the name of the Circus Circus Clown is. Their clown actually has a name. And how did the Truckee River get its name? And what's the name of the famous screenplay which became a movie written by Arthur Miller specifically about life in Nevada? Anybody got some answers to those questions? Call us up right now, 882-KPTL. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with more Tuesday Trivia right here at Jarvis and Terrie.
KPTL.
Welcome back to Tuesday Trivia with Jarvis and Terrie, and we got some folks, Terrie, who are ready to answer some questions. Let's go straight to the phones and find out what they know. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia. You're on with Jarvis and Terrie, Tuesday Trivia. What question do you want to answer?
About the hotel.
The hotel that was the first to offer exclusive contracts to entertainers?
Yes.
What hotel would that be?
Desert Inn.
No, again, a really good guess, but not the one we were looking for. Thanks for giving it a shot. Call
Rats.
again.
Shucks. Darn. Try again, okay?
I'm telling you.
All right. On we go to line 2. What question would you like to answer? And welcome to the show.
The hotel one, was it the Sands?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an answer.
Well, you got the correct answer, the
Good
Sands.
job.
Oh, now, how did you know that?
With the Rat Pack, that's where they performed.
There you go, girl.
Were they actually the first exclusive people signed to contracts?
I don't
we
know.
don't know that, but that was where they performed anyway.
You got to take an educated guess and figure that indeed was the case. Congratulations, though. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Wasn't sure anyone was going to come up with that answer. What's your name?
Jerry B.
Jerry B. You go, girl.
Thank you.
Love that. All right. And by the way, folks who answered questions incorrectly still have an opportunity to call back and can still participate. Once you get a correct answer, you're qualified. You're in the running, so be fair. Let other folks participate because you're already in.
Jarvis, that is
Yes,
as
Terrie.
close to a teacher lecture from you that I've ever heard. Normally, you're the one giving me a hard time about saying, watch those tires and, don't drink before you drive.
You
and
thought that was editorial of me?
I was
Well, just letting
surprised.
folks know, because sometimes folks are kind of new to the game and they qualify once and then they know the answer to another question. They call back real fast and, oh boy, and then we have to tell them the bad news. Sorry, you've already qualified. So because we want to, but if folks who have tried and maybe didn't get the Sands or one of those questions, you can try again.
And a good hint, guys, speed dial.
Speed dial. It looks like we got some
love
speed
speed
dialers right
dial.
here. Let's bring them on. Welcome to the show. You're on Tuesday Trivia. What question would you like to answer?
The name of the clown at Circus Circus?
What is the name of the clown at Circus Circus?
Topsy?
Topsy is correct. Topsy is the Circus Circus clown.
Another brilliant answer, darling.
Nicely done. So, and what is your name?
Name is Bruce Kipling?
Bruce Kipling.
You're related to a famous literary genius.
I hope would be, but no.
No, Rudyard is not in your family?
No, I don't think he is.
Alas.
All right. Okay, well, thanks for calling. On we go to line 2. Welcome to the show. This is Tuesday Trivia. What question would you like to
Hello?
answer?
Hello?
Yes, you're here. You're on.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, okay, the screenplay?
Screenplay, correct. It was famous Arthur Miller's, and then I started to say Arthur Murray, and he didn't write screenplays.
He danced a lot, though.
Arthur Miller's famous screenplay that was specifically about life in Nevada.
Misfits.
That's it, Misfits. And of course it was,
Monroe, Clark Gable.
and it was the last movie that either of those two famous stars made.
Right.
And you know that Misfits Flats off Highway 50 near Stagecoach actually takes its name from that film. Houston used the privately owned area to film a complicated wild horse roundup with Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, Montgomery Clift, and
Right.
Eli Wallach.
And now there's a town called Misfits Flats.
I didn't
Correct.
But
What?
Misfits Flats. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your remotest place, you kind of technically answered that, but I've got a suggestion on the most remote place.
What do you think is the most remote place in Nevada?
Garbage. Manhattan's pretty close, and Belmont's pretty close to, like, Round Mountain and Tonopah, and Garbage is pretty out there.
I think I'm really familiar with northeastern Nevada, and I've got to give you that one as well. However, according to the website that laid this info out for us,
Yeah.
they specifically named Austin.
Yeah.
So you're already in there, baby. You're fine. What's your name?
My name's Tommy.
Tommy. Last name or initial, por favor?
Emma.
Tommy M.
Tommy
as-
Myers.
Okie dokie. Congratulations, darling.
Tommy, you're in the running. Be listening at the end of the hour.
Will do.
All right, that's when we give away the prizes. As we get down to the last 5 minutes of the hour, we draw.
When the tension really mounts,
That's
ladies and
right,
gentlemen, you
that's
can
right.
feel it in the air.
So we have many of our questions answered, not all yet. Still looking
Don't
at...
mind me.
I wasn't. How did the Truckee River get its name? That's what we're looking for. What was the Truckee River named for? Here's another one, folks who know. This is going to be a trick question unless you know Northern Nevada backgrounds. What famous Nevada bird was impounded by the U.S. Treasury Department? Treasury Department. That's a big hint. What famous Nevada bird was impounded by the U.S. Treasury Department?
Well, I know what comes immediately to mind, I think, for all of us.
Okay, don't give it away.
But why in the world would they be impounding any of our birds, for goodness sake?
Well, you know the answer. But for a lot of people, as soon as I saw this question, as soon as I saw this item on when I was doing my research, I said, oh, I know what that is. It's Treasury Department is the hint. Okay. So it wasn't like wildlife or some other. It was the Treasury Department which did the impounding. That might give it away. Let's find out. Right here's our next caller. Welcome to the show. You're on Tuesday Trivia. What question would you like to answer?
That would be John Esquaga's golden rooster.
That is correct. Why would they impound the rooster?
Be darned.
Do you know the story?
Because private ownership of gold was forbidden back in the 30s.
That's correct. It was a solid gold rooster. The thing weighs some 80 pounds or something like that.
And now can we still see the golden rooster right there in front of the steakhouse at John Esquaga's Nugget?
It is magnificent to see. Something that is made of solid gold. And the Treasury Department came along, and artists, I mean, they had to get this gold and melt it, and the artists made it into this. It's just breathtaking to see. I mean, especially when you know the thing, it's not just gold-plated or, flaked. It's solid gold, and it's just breathtaking to look at. But the Treasury Department said, nah, you can't have that much gold lying around.
Well, congratulations for knowing that obscure piece of knowledge.
That's
What's
right.
your name?
It's Roger Dietz.
Hey, Roger Dietz. How the heck are you today?
I'm pretty good, Terry.
So that rooster, solid gold rooster, is on display at John Esquaga's Nugget right there in the lobby where you check into the hotel.
Makes me want to go have some chicken.
I think so. Ooh! Well, thank you. Okay, Roger, good work. Be listening at the end of the hour. All right, on we go. Still looking for where the Truckee River got its name, and I'm sure the goddess has got some more to throw out at us, too.
Tell me, what year was the bill signed that legalized gambling? What year was the bill signed that legalized gambling?
Now, the first time, or because it was legalized, then it was delegalized, and then it was re-legalized? So is this the last time that it was legalized? The bill that made it legal up to now, because they started off, they allowed gambling, then they said, no, we're not going to allow it, and then they came back and said yes, and that's the bill that we're still operating on to this day.
I'm thinking about how I can reframe this question. When a particular governor signed into law a bill that legalized gambling, when the governor signed the bill to legalize gambling, what year was it?
Once and for all.
I mean,
Okay. We'll work with that.
Unfortunately, I don't really have that much background information on that particular question, so I could really get into the meat and potatoes of it with you.
Because I checked the history of that as well, and the bill, the last time when it was really, honestly, genuine, I guess that's what you're getting after, when it was made officially legal, it was the last statement on the matter. Once and for all, the governor said, gambling is legal in this state, by golly.
That's right.
Okay, so that's what we're looking for. All right. Who
what
knows
year,
that?
please?
What year? Okay. Where was the University of Nevada before it came to Reno? It did not start in Reno. It was actually founded somewhere else and then moved to Reno. Where was the University of Nevada founded?
Was it heavy to move?
Took a lot of burros to get it from its previous place to here, to Reno, I think.
Actually, maybe they used camels, because camels were actually used as pack animals here in Nevada.
I was really playing along as much as I could with the is it heavy to move question there.
No, camels really were used as pack animals here in Nevada.
I believe you.
It's true.
I never doubt you. All right. If you know the answer to any of our questions, you jump on the phone, but don't break it and call 882.
See, you didn't even wait for me anymore that time, you guys.
882-5785, that's 882-KPTL. Trying to find out, still want to know where I thought this would be an easy one, where the Truckee River got its name. Where was the University of Nevada before it came to Reno? And the goddess is looking for when gambling was made legal once and for all in the state of Nevada. What year?
And what ski resort can you actually ski in 2 states at the same time? Only one place in America.
That is too cool.
Kind of cool.
It's kind of like in Europe. There are some places where you start skiing in Switzerland and end up at the bottom of the run. You're in Italy or something like that. So that's kind of cool. We got a caller. Let's find out what they know. Jump on with us. You're on the show. Welcome to the program. What question do you have the answer to?
Ski resort.
Yep, start in one state, end up in another. Where is that?
That would be Heavenly.
That would be correct.
Heavenly is the answer. That's right. You start in Heavenly, there's some places where you start in Nevada, end up in California. Other places where you start in California, end up in Nevada.
It depends if you go California or Nevada Lodge and take off from which side. Which is your preference? Are you a skier?
No.
You aren't? Well, how'd you happen to know that then?
I used to sell timeshares up at the Ridge Tahoe.
There we go. An educated man. What's your name?
Clifford Gordon.
Clifford Gordon. Very good. Thank you so much for phoning in today.
We have the representatives of the Gordon family are now in the running.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Clifford, thanks for calling. Okay, on we go. We're still looking for the answer to where the University of Nevada was before it came to Reno and what the Truckee River got its name from.
And when was gambling legalized?
Also, did you know this? And it makes sense because this is with all the mining that was done here for silver and gold. There was a U.S. mint in Nevada during the late 1800s. Where was that mint located? What city?
Tell us that again, please, Jarvis.
A U.S. mint was located in Nevada at one time. It was in the late 1800s, quit production in 1893, but it was here for a while, stamping out coins with all the silver and gold that was being mined here. What city was that mint located in? You're smiling at me like that's a silly question, or like you know the answer and you're not going to tell, or I don't know.
Or who knows?
And here's my question. What was the name of the first for the first slot machine invented, and who invented it? We already nailed that one because the goddess gave away my answers.
Well, we still have not found out, though, what year the slot machine was actually invented.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Indeed.
Well, all right. So we're working on state. You asked about the state rock. We got the state metal. Did you know that Nevada even has an official state grass? And it's not hemp.
I was going to say it's got to be golf course grass.
Yeah, there we go. What is the official
you.
Nevada state grass? I think some folks are jumping on the internet and finding web pages. Let's hope that's okay. That's allowed.
Exactly. Where do they think we found all this stuff?
We encourage you. Do your research. To the phones we go. Whoa, we need to turn down your phone, your radio, please, and I'll turn up your phone.
Must be the technical difficulties we all refer to so often.
Right. All right. Welcome to the program. What question do you want to answer?
The mint one.
The mint. All right.
So the minute coins.
What city in Nevada was a mint located in at one time?
It was in Carson City.
Carson City, that's correct. There was a mint.
Ding. They took away my bell.
In Carson City.
I have to do it audio version. Ding, ding, ding.
I got your applause for you. Okay, all right. Now,
pretty much valued coins, too.
It pretty much valued coins?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they are valued coins, you bet.
The ones minted at Carson City, correct, right? If you can find a coin, it would be over 100 years old to begin with.
And are you a Carson City history aficionado, or how did we get lucky enough for you to know that?
I'm a coin collector.
A coin? Do you have any Carson minted coins?
No, I don't. They have some across the street from the Nugget, and they're really expensive.
I'll bet. All right.
Cha-ching. What's your name, sir?
It's Robert Whitling.
Robert, congratulations, and we appreciate you listening today.
All right, well, you appreciate it.
Stay with us at the end of the hour. We'll find out if you won some prizes.
All right.
All right, Roger. Nice to hear from Roger. Again, the number is 882-KPTL. That's 882-5785.
Jarvis, did you know that Nevada has an official state fossil?
I did know that.
Shall we ask our listeners if they know that?
Who would have thunk? I mean, an official state fossil, but we also have an official state rock, an official state grass, an official state tree, animal, fish, reptile. If you can identify any of those things, jump on the phone, 882-KPTL. Let's see who...
I just want you to sing Nevada state song, Jarvis.
Did you know that there are two of them? There are two Nevada state songs?
No way.
There's an old one and a new one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
Very good.
If a caller can sing any of the lyrics from either of our state songs, and I don't have the lyrics in front of me, so we're going to trust that you know them. Let's find out.
Or make up some close to it.
Find out what this caller knows. Welcome to the program. You're on with Terrie and Jarvis. And what question would you like to answer?
Truckee River.
Is named from what?
Chief Truckee.
Chief Truckee. He was a Paiute chief, and that is correct. Last we got somebody who knew the answer to that question. I thought we were going to go a while. Chief Truckee.
I am Paiute.
You're Paiute yourself.
Excellent.
Well, how cool is that? All right. Now, what I found interesting is that Chief Truckee and Chief Winnemucca were actually related somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Do you know what their relationship was? Because then Sarah Winnemucca, who was the daughter of Chief Winnemucca, was also... It kind of created some trouble for her because folks, kind of a family squabble. What was that all about? Do you know?
Well, I think that she was a descendant of Kit Carson.
Ah.
I think she was mixed.
Golly, so Kitson mixed into this too.
That makes a lot of sense now that you think about it, huh?
Well, them inbreds back then, golly.
No, it's just, these are cultural issues that have faced us from the beginning of time,
Well,
and
no
it kind
kidding.
of makes
Yeah.
some sense. You know, when we were going to school, we didn't necessarily examine some of those issues, so it's nice to be able to talk about it now.
Because that would have
Well,
meant...
it's nice to be the day after Indigenous Day, celebrating it, rather than Columbus Day for me.
Ah, very nice.
The day after Indigenous Day?
Indigenous Day.
This day, yeah.
Is that a state...
This People's Day is the alternative to Christopher Columbus Day for those of us that are native.
Very cool.
Okay. Well, and you being a native, what is your name? Is it...
My name is Patty Stone, but that's my married name, so it's
But-
not an Indian name.
Your last name actually was Truckee somewhere along the way?
Yeah, right. I wish. No.
Okay, so you're a Paiute, but you're not necessarily related to Chief Truckee.
No. No, I'm not.
All
Well,
right.
Patty, thanks so much for calling and sharing all this information with us today. We really appreciate it.
Be
and
listening.
glad to have you out there listening.
End of the program, you'll find out if you want a prize.
Alrighty.
On we go, line 2. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia on KPTL. What question do you want to answer?
The official state fossil,
Official state fossil. Let's hope you can pronounce it as well.
ichthyosaur.
Nailed it.
Very nice.
Ichthyosaur. It's a specific ichthyosaur fossil as well.
Ichthyosaur. Try and say
Ichthyosaur.
that fast 10 times,
Ichthyosaur. I'm itching my sore. I got a sore and it needs itching. It's an ichthyosaur.
Goodness.
It's a specific ichthyosaur fossil, though, right? I mean, it's one specific fossil. It's
Yes.
the state fossil, and they've got it posted or on display somewhere, I hope.
Actually, at the Berlin Ichthyosaur Park,
Yes,
I
park.
believe. Maybe our listener, in fact, could tell us more about that state park.
Well, no, I can't actually.
Oh,
Oh, darn.
putting you on the spot now. Okay, well, what is your name anyway?
This is Crash. I went to school to be an ichthyologist.
Did- Is there real? Oh, come on. Now you're pulling our leg.
No, ichthyologist, specialize in fish.
I never would have known that. So you can be an ichthyologist. That's not fish fossils. That's fish.
It's fish, yes. Like Richard Dreyfuss was in Jaws. He was an ichthyologist.
I thought they were marine biologists. So an ichthyosaurus, an ichthyologist, it's going to sound like a
Well,
bunch of...
Marine biology covers everything. Ichthyology is a specialized area.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. But good to have some... so what did you end up doing after all when you chose against ichthyology?
Well, when I found out what scuba stood for, I decided to quit college.
and instead you chose a life of drinking like a fish
I
rather
was
than
going to
studying
say,
a
Jarvis,
fish.
do we really want to ask this of a man that calls himself Crash?
Got that right. Okay, Crash, glad to have you part of the program. On we go. Line 1, welcome to the program. And what question do you want to answer?
The state tree.
State tree. I'm going to have to flip my pages, make sure I'm following you. Okay. What is the state tree? Actually, there are two trees which share the title of state tree.
Indeed.
But either one of them will do.
Pinyon pine.
Pinyon pine is correct. That is one of them.
And for bonus points, or shall we let another
We'll let
listener get the other tree?
Another listener get the other state tree.
Okay.
The single-leaf pinyon pine became a Nevada state tree in 1953. And then another tree was adopted in 1987, so we have two state trees.
And what's your name, my dear?
This is JJ Gordon.
Hey, JJ.
You and Clifford are in the running.
Thank you.
Now all we need is to get your child, your son, I am now clarified.
Oh, no, he's at school today.
He's at school, of course. Okay. This is the family, Terry, who we were giving away prizes, and JJ had won a prize. And so I said, congratulations, JJ, he's won a prize. And I got in a bunch of trouble with JJ for that, because she's a she, not a he.
Uh-oh.
And talking to their son, who has a very nice, a lovely voice, really. I mean, he could be a singer.
Oh,
He could be
no.
and I thought he was a
You
girl.
did.
I know,
Oh.
yeah, so-
We're so sorry.
Have you forgiven me yet? Has the family forgiven me yet, George, JJ?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Okay, all right. You're in the running. Be listening at the end of the hour.
Thank you.
All right, on we go. Line 2, welcome to Tuesday Trivia. What question would you like to answer?
The other state tree,
Is what?
big sagebrush.
Oh, that's not a state tree, but should we give it to him anyway?
No.
No? Oh,
I mean, I'm sorry.
It is.
But
That's not a
there's
state
there's a
tree.
differentiation that we're looking for here, because there's trees and then there's bushes and shrubs, and we're looking
and
for
flowers.
that tree.
Right, the other state
And
tree.
and you see where I'm going with that? Is that helping you at all? I hope, please.
Okay, anyway, it's not the answer you're looking for. I can provide you information later to show you that actually, in fact, I know where the largest big sagebrush is, and it's the Nevada Division of Forestry, which maintains the register of largest trees,
Yeah.
recognizes sagebrush as the one of the state trees.
Well, then you know what the heck. I know in the past we've had 2 state trees, but as of today, here, October 13th at KPTL, you know what? We're going to have 3 state trees, Jarvis.
Well, sagebrush is actually the state flower of Nevada. It's on the flag and everything. Sagebrush is qualified as the state flower of Nevada, so we'll give that to you. But it's not one of those 2 state trees.
He doesn't sound very convinced, does he?
He says it's in some kind of registry, so somewhere along the way.
All right, we're giving it to you. What's your name?
Sagebrush isn't a flower either, but they call it the state flower, so okay. And what is your name?
S-T-E-E-P.
S-T-E-E-P.
Steep?
Steep.
Like steeping when you're making tea?
Steep and deep.
Right.
Do you do the moguls or what?
Sure.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Yes.
She's equating steep with skiing, like you like downhill skiing on the really steep slopes. Does that have anything to do with where you got your name, Steep?
All of that, too, yes.
Okay.
This is a family show. We'll be moving along now.
Right.
Congratulations.
Okay, thanks for calling. On we go to line 1, and welcome to the Tuesday Trivia Show on KPTL. What question would you like to answer?
The other state tree.
The other state tree. Nail it for us.
It's a bristlecone pine.
There we go. Bristlecone
Thank you.
pine.
Good job.
1987 is when that, let me make sure I'm getting this correct. I've got too many pages to look at here.
Yeah, it is correct, Jarvis.
Thank you. Well,
You're welcome.
87, yes, I didn't want to get my date wrong. Yeah, so 2 state trees actually share that distinction in Nevada.
Yes, a single-leaf pinyon.
Is the other one. You got it. Nailed it. What is your name?
Joseph S.
Joseph, you are outstanding and very knowledgeable about Nevada.
So thanks.
Or good on your website, darling, whichever.
That's it. That's it. Thanks for calling.
Bye-bye.
And at the end of the hour, we'll be letting all the folks know who's won some prizes. So let's round it up, find out what we have left. Questions that have not been answered. We got our Truckee Rivers named from Chief Truckee.
You know, one thing that I forgot to share with everybody is not only will our winners be receiving their lovely prizes today, we'll also be giving away 6 packs of Pepsi to each winner, plus each winner will win this Nevada state flag in addition to an American flag.
So cool.
Everybody's winners today.
So where was the University of Nevada first founded? It was not in Reno. It was started someplace else and then moved to Reno later. What city was the University of Nevada first founded?
I've got to say you got me on that one.
Ooh. Anytime I can get the goddess is a good day.
I've got to say I better watch the way I phrase things.
Okay, so we've got our state flower, kind of indirectly. State flower is the sagebrush, which is actually on the state flag. We also got the state medal. Did we get the state rock yet? I don't think so. No, state rock. Also, we have a state reptile, a state fish. We have a state animal. That's kind of a good one. Even has a state grass. We're looking for what the state grass is.
And since we're starting to warm up for Nevada Day,
yeah, or cool
who can
down.
tell us, as the case may be, good one, Jarvis, who can tell us when the inaugural Nevada Day parade was? What year was the Nevada inaugural parade?
So not the year that we came a state, but
Correct.
the first year that we had a parade.
Correct.
Yeah, good one. All right, let's find out if this caller knows. Welcome to Tuesday Trivia with Terrie and Jarvis. What question would you like to answer?
I'd like to answer the question about UNR was founded in Elko.
Elko is correct. And now, how do you know that? Are you somebody who keeps up with the universities and so forth? You'd like?
No, I attended some classes there.
Me too. What grade were you in?
What was your major?
So these were graduate classes.
The University of Nevada opened in Elko in 1874. It was moved to Reno in 1885. I'm assuming you didn't go to the University of Nevada while it was still in Elko.
No, I didn't.
Maybe make you about 140 years old. So.
Do we think that they put it in Elko because of emphasis on mining, perhaps, or do we have a guess on that?
I don't have a clue on that. They have a community college there called Great Basin Community College.
Mm-hmm.
That's grown and expanded and everything and covers that northeastern part of the state. But as far as why it got started in Elko as opposed to Reno, I would say something political.
Somebody had some land there, perhaps, that they wanted to sell to the state for a great deal, or maybe one of those deals. Who knows? What is your name, anyway?
Ken Beaton, spelled B as in boy, E-A-T-O-N.
Congratulations, Ken.
Welcome to the winner's circle. You're going to find out in a few minutes whether or not you won. And real quick, what graduate studies were you engaged in at UNR?
And it was mostly in library science.
Library science,
Well,
man.
you know, Ken, we need you to come help us do our prep each week for Tuesday Trivia. That's very apparent.
Right. Okay, Ken, thanks for and be listening in just a few minutes. You'll find out if you won a prize.
Okay, great. Thanks.
On we go. Line 2. Welcome to the show. You're on Tuesday Trivia with Terrie and Jarvis. What question would you like to answer?
The state animal.
State animal. What is the state animal for Nevada?
The bighorn sheep.
Bighorn sheep is correct. It's specifically the desert bighorn sheep because they share that. That is also the state animal. The mountain bighorn sheep is the state animal of Colorado.
Now, has anybody ever had a chance to see one of these beauties out in the wild?
Yeah, have you? I have not yet seen in Colorado. When you see them along the highway, they stand like in the shoulder of the road, and they're protected, of course, being the state animal, so you can't touch them. And they'll stand right by the road until you stop your car to look at them. Then they realize
for that Kodak moment.
They realize I've been noticed. Let's clear out of here, you know. But as long as the cars are whizzing by. But I have not seen a desert bighorn sheep in Nevada. Have you?
No, and how about you, caller?
Yes, I have.
Have you? Where's a good viewing spot to look for bighorn sheep in Nevada?
Well, the best place is down around Lake Mead.
Ah.
There are many down there, but there are also some that were transplanted and released down by Hawthorne.
Oh, good.
I used to work for the Division of Wildlife.
Oh, well.
We are so lucky to have such knowledgeable people
you,
calling the show today.
KPTL, I've always been impressed with the quality of our listenership. Yes, absolutely. Now, what is your name?
My name is Betty Horton.
Betty.
Hi, Betty.
Hi.
All right. Now, there are protected herds around Hawthorne. Now, when I lived in Colorado, I actually lived in a town where they had a protected herd. It was like 80 bighorn sheep, and every year they would get volunteers. They would round them up, and it seems a little bit unpleasant to do to the sheep, but they would net them. And then inoculate them, make sure they're all healthy, check their teeth, check their hooves.
Put a little tracking device on
No
them.
tracking device. They all stayed in this one area because they knew that there was a lake right there, Georgetown Lake. And because if you lived in that town, you would regularly, almost every evening, you'd see them making their way across.
Kind of like our little deer over there at Genoa.
That's it.
And you will see that with the bighorn at in Las Vegas. They come out to the lake area. In fact, they've indicated that they've become kind of a nuisance.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Campgrounds, and because they're not at all concerned.
Well, okay, Betty. We'll have to make an excursion down to see some of our state animals.
And take Betty as our guide.
Come on, Betty.
Thanks.
Let's road trip. All right. Thanks for listening. Okay, on we go. Line 1, you're welcome to Tuesday Trivia with Terrie and Jarvis. What question would you like to answer?
How about the state fish?
State fish is what?
The Hooten cutthroat, isn't it?
Man, you nailed it all the way. I would have been happy with cutthroat trout, but the Hooten cutthroat trout, no less.
Now tell me, are you a good little fisherman, or do you believe in catch and release? Tell the truth.
You know, I haven't fished since my daughter was 8 years old, and that was about 10 years ago, so I have to say I'm not a fisherman.
But somewhere along the way, you caught some Hooten cutthroat trout, I hope. That's
actually, I just go by the sign all the time. It says Nevada Hooten cutthroat fishery.
Excellent.
Excellent. Right. Where does that mean? Are you commuting around our area?
Yeah, Gardnerville area is where the hatchery's at.
Gotcha. Well, thanks for listening out in Gardnerville.
And what is your name?
John Coder.
John, the goddess is jotting your name down, and she's already kissed one of our little entries to give it good luck. I don't know.
I was going to say, can we get a phone number on John, too?
Ooh,
I don't know. I'm out of my mind today.
Okay, John. Thanks for listening, and hang in for just a couple minutes. You'll find out if you've won a prize.
Okay, great.
On we go. Line 2, welcome to the show. You're on Tuesday Trivia. What question do you have the answer to?
Do you have a state reptile?
There is a state reptile. What is it?
Desert tortoise.
A tortoise is the state reptile. Who would have thunk?
Fantastic.
Now, that's fairly recent. That was adopted in 1989.
Well, now, weren't desert tortoises becoming endangered? Caller, maybe if you can help us out on this.
Do you happen to know?
I can't help you out.
Darn. Never mind.
Do you happen to have a tortoise as a pet?
No, I just have slow children.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
You get the award for the best line of the day.
Thanks.
Say that line one more time. Do you have a desert tortoise as a pet?
No, I have slow children.
There, now I got my cue on it.
What's your name?
Cheryl.
I'm sorry, Cheryl?
Yes.
Okay, great. Cheryl with the slow children.
That's good. All right, Cheryl, hang in just a couple minutes. You'll find out if you won a prize.
Thank you.
All right. Those tortoises can live to be like 100 years old. So if you're going to get one for a pet, you better plan on having it stay in the family for a while. All right, stay close. We're going to come back with some answers and give away some prizes here. We're just moments away from finding out who our prize winners are this week.
Ooh.
Tuesday Trivia continues in just a moment.
KPTL.
We are concluding this week's rendition of Tuesday Trivia. It's time to give away some prizes, Terry. So let's reach over here to the prize stack. Scott has joined us.
Just a quick reminder, the top first 3 names we draw are going to win both a Nevada flag and an American flag.
Oh, I thought we were giving those to all of our winners.
Just the first 3, actually.
First 3, okay.
Plus.
And I should mention, this is from our new sponsor, the Flag Store. And if they like more, they sell a lot more than flags, all kinds of goodies. Check them out. Their website is eventflags.com.
And remember, our top 3 winners will also, or first 3 winners, will also receive a 6-pack of Pepsi. So, with no further ado...
It's going to pay to be in the top 3 today, isn't it? And Scott is waving his Nevada flag. Congratulations. So let's give the first one a $25 gift certificate to Sierra Glen Restaurant, a 6-pack of Pepsi, and a U.S. flag and a Nevada flag. I can hardly stand it. Who's it going to?
Congratulations to Ken Benton.
Ken
Beaton.
Ken Beaton.
Yes.
All right. Here's a certificate to go enjoy a night stay and dinner for 2 at El Capitan, plus the 6-pack of Pepsi, plus the U.S. flag, plus the Nevada State flag going to...
Crash. Hope he doesn't on the way.
That's right. That's our buddy Crash. Okay, here's a $20 gift certificate to the Carson City Florist in the Plaza 50 Shopping Center, plus a 6-pack of Pepsi, plus the U.S. flag.
If anybody needed, it would be Cheryl with the slow kids.
That's right, Cheryl.
Congratulations, Cheryl.
She doesn't keep tortoises, she keeps slow kids. All right, here's a 1-week free, thank you, Scott, for bringing those in, a 1-week free membership at Body Fit for Women, plus a Prestige car wash.
A fabulous prize, and that's going to Jim S., who's going to be making some brownie points with one of his female companions, no doubt.
All right, Jim, nicely done. Silver Club food certificates. We got 2 of them. One to the Town Square, and these are both for $15 at Victorian's Buffet and Town Square. Who's that going to, Terry?
That's going to Jerry B. Congratulations to each and every one of our winners today. And
That's
of
fantastic.
course, thank you so much for participating in the show, because we wouldn't be anything without you guys.
And next week we will continue with our Nevada Day theme. At least I will. Maybe the goddess is going to go a different direction. But
I'm at least going to find a different website, huh?
That's right, yeah. So keep doing your research. We got the state tree, both of them, state animals, state fish, state
Still
reptile.
didn't find out what the state rock
Did
was.
not get state rock or state grass or state precious gemstone. So if you know those things, be doing your research. And tune back in. It's been a real pleasure having you, Terry.
Thank you, Jarvis.
Let's keep you around for a while. All right?
Hey, do you think we have a state rock band, too?
This is KPTL, Carson City, Reno, Lake Tahoe. Hey, this is Terry and Jarvis with our special Just for TV Viewers question. To answer this question, you just need to send an email to kptlradio@aol.com. And it's just for TV listeners. If you know the answer, Terry, what is our special TV question?
Nevada became a state in 1864. In what year did Nevada become a U.S. territory? One more time. Nevada became a state in 1864. In what year did Nevada become a U.S. territory?
It was all during that time when there's a big mess going on in the East. So, if you know the answer, the Civil War, that's why we are the Battleborn State. If you know the answer, send an email to kptlradio@aol.com.